says free junk. Well, I like me some junk. Alright, that was just on the side of the road, so some free scrap. I'm going to do a quick job for someone I did a job for a couple times, so I'm giving them a good deal. I'm just picking up 10 contractor bags on the curb. I just charged them 40 bucks. So, and then we're gonna go do a job estimate, so hopefully I get that because it's for a full house clean out. A little heavier than I thought, but it seems like most of it's some wood, so I'll just burn everything. He already sent me the money through Venmo. So in my mind, I think if I give people good deals, they're gonna keep coming back, because that guy's awesome. He sent me Venmo before I even went to his house, and he just had 10 contractor bags. A couple of them were heavy, but he said some have wood in them. But I said, I'm literally driving past your house, so I'm like, just shoot me 40 bucks and I'll take them. So, because if I'm going through a company and they're gonna charge me an arm and a leg every time, I'm not gonna go back to them. I'm gonna find somewhere else that's cheaper, because everybody likes a good deal. Some jobs, yes, you have to charge a lot for the work that you're doing, but all this bags were on the curb, and it literally took me 2 seconds to load them in my truck. Like, I'm going to a house clean out, so I'm gonna have to load everything from a house in my dump trailer, blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna charge what it's worth. So we'll see what this job is, and if I get the job, you'll see it in this video. So cross your fingers. All right, I just got a text message from someone I picked up scrap for from Nextdoor app, and they said they have a washer or dryer and a snowblower. So let's go pick that up. 3 minutes from my house. And that's how you save money at the dump. Burn everything. Now that's a fire. Whew, that's hot. $50 for the clean out. I got this and this. All right, that was the 50 bucks for picking up that stuff from my contractor buddy, and he gave me a grill and a mini fridge. Sweet. All right, we back at the house. Here's what I have to clean out. She said anything on the counters, don't bother, because she wants to go through it, keep the paint. But this room, just that, and you know, clean up some of the toys and whatnot. That's dirt and stuff. She doesn't think I'm gonna vacuum and whatnot, but you know, I'm gonna clean and vacuum the whole house because that's what I do. Bathroom stuff, get rid of this, everything in here, keeping that, and the washer dryer, but everything else get rid of. That's the downstairs. That's it. Stairs, could use a vacuuming, so I'm going to, just to make the house a little nicer because they're selling it. Let's see. This room, not much. Just clean up some trash and a dresser. This room, bed, dresser, and some clothes. A little bit of stuff in the closet. This bathroom, there's nothing. A couple things in the counter. In the master bedroom, it's literally like a nice rocking chair that I'll probably sell. Bed frame, which is metal lamp, metal thing, and that's it. But there's a basement and there's stuff in there, so let's go show you that. Basement door. You can't really see, but nothing's going in there. And then you come in here. She's keeping the shelves with all the pool stuff. Everything over here, pool stuff, she's keeping. This pool ladder I'm taking, but it's like in great shape, so I'm gonna try to sell that. And then we just got a couple end tables, a couple little trash right there, a little bed, all this stuff. I'm actually taking the old furnace, so I have to take this out of here, take it all apart, cut it up, because that furnace is heavy, so at least we'll make some money on that. And then there's just one dresser back here and a couple little boxes, but that's it. I'm starting with the basement to get the bulk of the items in my trailer, and then we'll get this done real quick. And I'm making $500 from this job, so. Gotta play Tetris with the trailer. Everything gotta fit good. Got a little bit of a walk out the basement, down the neighbor's driveway, because there's no access, and then all the way to the road. Trailer's not that bad. I got a couple dressers in the bed upstairs. That is like a 72-inch LG TV, which is so thin. Look at that. That's how thin it is. That's my finger. Crazy. It works. I plugged it in. So sweet score. So I got that TV. I got all these aluminum chairs. I got aluminum lounger and aluminum ottoman thing. Little couple pieces of metal. I got this nice outdoor carpet. It's gray, so it'll match our camper, so that's for us. All that scrap metal and this pool ladder they want to get rid of, which is like brand new. And this is some kind of play thing. Brand new in the box, never open. I have to take the instructions out to see what it is, but I open it up. It looks like some kind of like kids play thing for outside. Want to keep that. Keep all the pool stuff. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is take the furnace apart, because I don't want to take that apart and get all dirty and then go upstairs and start cleaning, so I'll do that last. All right, I was gonna go room from room cleaning, but I want to get the big stuff in the trailer first before I can throw the little stuff on top. So let's get this dresser cabinet thing, this cat thing, and these are the biggest things downstairs. Literally, it's clean, and then get the dressers upstairs. Hopefully that's lighter. This thing's heavy. Yeah, that's a lot lighter now. Oh. Oh. I got this tripod with a little like camera on it that follows you around, so pretty cool. You got a little piece of metal in this fleece lined poncho. Vanessa might like that. It's one size fits all, it says, and it's brand new. So why not give it to her? Let's go to the next room, check that out. All right, this room already has 3 bags of clothes all bagged up. And we got this bed and this dresser. The dresser's kind of flimsy, and she said the one door is broken, so nothing really donatable. So let's take this bed apart and get this room cleaned up in a flash. Got a cord. Leave this mattress to put it on the top of the trailer because the trailer is going to be a little filled. Turn it sideways and just bend it. If you're by yourself and you're moving dressers, the best thing to do flip them upside down, and when the house is carpet, they really slide so easy. So you go down first on the steps and you just hold it and you go all the way downstairs. Easy peasy. Work smarter. The basement had bigger stuff, so it was a little more harder, but upstairs is just trash. And this room ain't bad. It just has the metal bed frame, metal lamp, metal thing, and a little bit of garbage, and a nice rocker in the closet. All right, all the rooms are clean. That's the stuff I'm taking. I gotta take that and my drill. And this metal I'm coming back for, but my dump trailer is filled. So I'm gonna go to the dump first, dump this. Then I have to go home. I have a bunch of stuff home I wanna take to the dump. Then I'm gonna go to the dump again. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna vacuum this whole house. I'm gonna take the furnace out of the basement. I just want to leave and get something to drink and eat something. Then we'll be back at it. Okay, I brought 1,640 pounds of trash. I had to pay $105.58. So not that bad, 105 bucks. I'm getting paid 500. Can't complain. Now we got to go back and get some aluminum chairs and take apart that furnace. Everything's already unplugged. They just got a new one over there. And the furnace company wouldn't take this. So, hey, if you pay me, I'll take it. Once you take everything apart, there's all separate pieces. They're like pushed together. You cut the bolts off and you just get a big sledgehammer and crowbar and hit it in there. There you go. Depending on how big they are, each piece weighs at least 60 pounds. And then when you take it apart, you have heavy metal. So you get paid more. All right, I got these aluminum chairs and the table's already in the trailer. All right, everything's cleaned. I'm just gonna vacuum real quick. And yes, I don't have to vacuum, but the little things that you do to help your customers out, because they're selling this house. So the little things you do to help your customers out, they're gonna come back to you. They're gonna say, oh, Dumpster Marcus goes above and beyond what he has to do. Like, let's call him back. So just to see how much time we're really going to use by vacuuming the whole upstairs and downstairs, we'll set a timer and then see. Start. There we go. 16 minutes. So 15 minutes, I vacuumed the whole upstairs. It takes a little longer because I have a shop vac, but the shop vac sucks up everything. Now, look how much nicer the rooms look, all vacuumed. So hopefully doing this little extra, probably take me 30 minutes, will give me a lifetime customer. 23 minutes. Now the whole downstairs is vacuumed. Everything's done. Everything looks great. Hopefully they like it. I'm gonna send some pictures and get paid. 500 bucks. I spent $105 to get rid of this stuff. And then I got all that scrap aluminum, all the chairs, the furnace, and some other stuff. And then that ladder I'm gonna sell, and then that TV. So, can't complain. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. God bless. Love ya. Have a scrapping good night.